with what's going on out there. Happy Sunday night, everybody. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? I'm YouTubing with you guys. YouTubing. I wanted to see who's in the room, what's going on. Everybody hit the like button. Take your finger real quick and just smack, rack, tack, ratty, tap, 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 tap the like button, if you would, please. Isn't that cool? I just pulled that out of thin air, just bottles of water. Whether you're watching this right now, next week, next month, or next year, hit the like button. Just take your finger real quick and just tap the like button. It'll only take 1 second. We're gonna watch some of News Now Omaha videos tonight because News Now Omaha has been working hard. This dude's been working hard. I mean, he's been working hard putting some videos out there, and so I want to just go by and take a look at him. I got to meet him in real life right here in Las Vegas, Navidad, right? So anybody ever in Las Vegas? Anybody ever been to Vegas before? Has anybody ever been to Las Vegas before? If you've been to Vegas before, put a 1 in the chat. If you have been to Las Vegas before, put a 1 in the chat. Just put, I've been to Vegas. And then, of course, put OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. So, I wanted to show you guys some stuff because if you really get into News Now Omaha's videos, you're gonna see that it's pretty cool. Let's pull up his channel. Let me show you guys his channel. We'll look at it together here. And I got to meet this guy the other day when he was here in Vegas. And so we're gonna kind of look through his channel. So let me see what you guys see real quick, and then I'll click back over. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We can see each other still. And so News Now Omaha. So let's go to his videos here, and then let's go by popular. Can I search your car? Nope. And then let's go to his latest. Oh, here's one he dropped. I'm demanding your ID. Nope. I don't answer questions. First Amendment audit. Dropped this one 7 hours ago. Can I see your ID? So which one do you guys, let me come back to the crowd real quick. Which one do you guys want to take a gander at? Which one should we take a gander at? You guys can vote in the comment section. Deborah, Gloria, 4 Piggies, what's going on? 4 Piggies. Sylvia, Jack, Shock Professor, what's going on? We're gonna watch some videos together tonight. This is gonna be super fun. So, this is really great. This is really great. Mr. Waldo Baldo, Alan Hubbs, Delete Laws Clips. What is going on? What's going on with everybody? We're gonna watch some videos tonight. So let's take a vote real quick on the subject matter at hand, if we would please. Take a look here. There's 3 new videos. I'm demanding your ID. Nope. ID refusal. 2,000 views released 5 hours ago. I need to verify you for warrants. Nope. ID refusal 7 hours ago. Can I see your ID? Nope. And this is 22 hours ago. And this is obey your commands. Nope. ID refusal. Okay. So, I got to see Floyd here in real life. So these are all a day or 2 old. And so I said, how you doing? He said, I'm putting out a lot of work right now. I'm doing a lot of work. And so which one do you guys want to see? Should we just kind of scrub through them a little bit and just check them out and see what he's got going on over there? DLZ Clips, if you'll drop News Now Omaha's link for his page right down in the comment section, we're going to check out some of his videos. Bada boom, bada bing. So this has got 4,500. Are you okay? Can I see your ID? Nope. Okay, so let's start back here. That's 4 days ago. 6. Yeah, he is putting out a lot of content, isn't he? This guy's putting out a lot of content. He sure is putting out a lot of content. So let's take a look at a couple of his videos. 5,000. 8 days ago. 8 days. Dude's putting out some audits. Okay. So let's see what he's got going as far as
Did you check it up on the Constitution?
Don't give me that.
Don't even start that. Don't even start that. So yeah, we're conducting an investigation, and you are being detained.
What crime am I suspected of committing?
Just investigative journalist gathering content for a story. That's all.
No,
There's my hands.
no, I want to see Floyd's audits. I want to see News Now Omaha. Oh, this was the arrest the other day.
Okay, they're coming.
Okay, so I saw. Did you guys see this one?
They're coming. You got a gun pointed at me, huh? You got a gun pointed at me? So you pulling your service weapon on me? I'm unarmed. I'm unarmed, bro. You pull that trigger, that's gonna be on you. In front of the car? Hey, bro, pull your weapon away. I'll get in front of the car if you pull your weapon away. You have no right to pull that on me. I am unarmed. I am unarmed. What's your name and badge number? You have no right. I haven't done nothing illegal. Don't touch me, bro. I can violate my rights. You're violating my rights. Don't touch my phone, bro. I haven't broken the law. I'm not resisting. Don't touch my phone. Why are you violating my rights? I'm not resisting. If I was resisting, you'd be on the ground, bro. Ain't nobody resisting.
So,
why are you just violating
so
my rights?
what you guys are seeing right now is the other day.
Violating my rights. I'm not resisting. Stop lying.
The other day when I went to the Las Vegas substation, it was because this video was on private and nobody had seen this. But this video is like an hour and 12 minutes or an hour and 8 minutes long. And I watched the entire video, and Floyd does not break the law throughout the entire video. He does some silly antics that could create reasonable articulable suspicion, but he doesn't do anything that would warrant him being arrested. So I want to watch a little bit of this. I'm going to scrub through some of it because he's just running around back and forth with a mask on in the substation. But I want to watch some of this with you guys because this is the reason I went to the substation the other day and told the cops, I'm going to be auditing you. I'm going to be filming you because I saw this video of Floyd be wrongfully arrested. So I want you guys to see it.
What crime being detained for? What crime being detained for?
Reasonable suspicion.
Oh, so you just violated my rights on reasonable suspicion? I'm gonna get my phone because you just violated my rights. No, I didn't try to go on the gate. I haven't broke the law though. I'm still in public area. Yes. I never went past those gates. You just violated my rights.
So here's the thing, you gotta get you identified, right?
No, you don't. I haven't broke the law.
You can't identify you.
So what you're doing is you're violating. So what you're doing is what's your ambassador, dude? What
I'm C4 is my badge number 15897.
What about you? What about you? I haven't broken the law. You literally just threw my phone in the hood, which was recording. You violated my rights, and you just threw you just violated my First Amendment rights. That's what you just did.
Yes, he's telling the truth. They had violated his rights.
Nothing wrong with exercising my rights in public. Do not touch my wallet. Do not touch my wallet. You have no right.
They're gonna take him to jail.
Bro. I can't spread only so much, bro. I'm not a woman.
I don't know that. You never know these days.
Oh, okay, bet. Oh, bet, okay. You just violated my rights. Well, what you need to do, I'm not pulling. If I was bro, you got my phone right there, and you violated my rights. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone. I'm gonna continue to record, okay? So you meant to violate my First Amendment rights. Okay, yes you did. You just waved your head back.
What's your last? He's asking you a question.
Okay, so let me narrate a
Get
little
your
bit
supervisor here.
what's going on here.
Here I am. Here I am.
I got the
Exercising your
message,
right to the
DLZ
public.
clips.
What is your name? You have to identify yourself. That's the Supreme Court ruling.
No, it's not.
Federal law trumps state law. I know your state. I know
You
your
know what the Supreme Court is, right?
the federal law. Territory Ohio says you must have reasonable and takeable
I
suspicion of
do.
crime. What crime is
You
that?
were trying to break into our
No,
factory. You were
wasn't.
wearing a mask.
For COVID.
No, you were wearing a mask.
I was trying to break. If I wanted to break in, I would already ran through those gates.
I'm not going to argue. You have to identify yourself. If you're not, then you're obstructing my investigation. You're going to go to jail for that.
Under the threat of arrest, because you're threatening me with arrest, I'll give you my name. Because you don't respect my rights. My name is. Want to get a pen and paper though? Get a pen.
I'm the supervisor. You can talk to my officer.
Say please.
Listen, guys, I know the sound is bad. It's not on my end. It's on Floyd's output over here.
What?
I'm gonna give you my name, okay? Since you threatened me with arrest. F.
Here's your due notice. Give me
Yeah. I ain't give you false info, bro. Why would I give you false
F
info?
what?
F. L. O. Y. D. Middle initial L. Last name W. A. L. L. A. C. E.
Date of birth, Floyd.
December 17, 1995. Because you pulled a weapon on me.
What's your social?
I'm not giving you my social. You got everything to identify me, bro. Run it.
The Fed ID?
Run it. Run it through NCIC. You're going to have to run it through NCIC.
All right.
Have you been arrested before? You never know these days, right? Just like you said. Who's that cop that patted me down? Who didn't identify me? What's his name?
Check your tapes.
Well, I ain't breaking the law. I had no ill intentions. I want to get on my phone. I want my phone.
Stand in front of the car.
You
Again,
violated. You
If
violated.
you don't do what I tell you to do, you're going to go to jail. Do you
Well,
understand?
You violated my First Amendment rights. That's
Anytime I have to readdress you,
So did you? Let me
violated-
pause it. I can hear it a little bit. The sound is bad for me too. But what the cop said right there is he said, "You will do what I tell you to do, or you will go to jail." I'm going to run it back. I can hear it just barely as good as you guys can. That's why I turn the captions on. But let me tell you what the copper says, and I'll tell you what he says as he says it.
I want to get on my phone. I want my phone.
stand in front of the car.
You
Again,
violated. You
If you
violated.
don't do what I tell you to do, you're going to go to jail. Do you
If you don't do what I tell you to do, you're going to go to jail.
understand?
You violated my First Amendment rights. That's not,
Anytime I have to readdress you,
you're
after I give you a
violating.
lawful order,
You
you're
violated my
obstructing
rights.
my investigation.
You're obstructing my investigation, is what he's telling him.
You're.
You're delaying my
I'm
investigation.
not any hindering anything.
If you continue to hinder or delay my investigation, you're going to go to jail. It's as easy as that.
You're violating my rights. Don't have to.
So links in the
I
description.
didn't go through your gate though.
Nobody said you did. It was an attempt. If you went to the gate, you would have got stopped back there. With the mask on.
Nothing wrong with wearing a mask. I mean, you got a virus that took out a lot of people. So,
You remember the case law you quoted me?
Territory Ohio.
Tell me about that case. Do you know
Territory
it?
Ohio says you must have
No,
reasonable.
no. Tell me about what happened.
I don't know what
Why
happened.
did the officer stop Terry?
Don't remember.
Okay, go back
Not-
and read that.
Well, all I know is it says that we have the reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime, bro. Nice try.
Okay, so let me jump in here for a second. Martin McFadden, during Halloween Day in 1963, saw John Terry downtown Cleveland on Euclid Street and decided that his presence was suspicious because we may have desegregated in 1954, but that really didn't happen. And Negroes is what they were labeled in 1963, weren't allowed to be hanging around downtown, especially on Euclid Avenue. If you do your research, you'll know what I'm saying is true. And so Martin McFadden grabbed John Terry because he had reasonable suspicion that he was committing a crime. And so because Martin McFadden grabbed John Terry and found a gun on him, well, then his reasonable suspicion stopped the stick up. And so now what that's going to do is they're going to expand police powers and completely go around your Fourth Amendment. If any guy who goes to police academy says he's suspicious of you, he can grab you, put his hands on you, and legally detain you. So I just wanted to be clear on exactly what happened. It was 2:30 in the afternoon on Halloween. Martin McFadden was 40 yards away from John Terry and said, I'm suspicious of that guy over there. The only dark pepper in a bowl of salt. So.
And you don't have our ticket says, don't remember.
Okay, go
No,
back
no.
and read that.
Well, all I know is it says that you have the reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime, bro. Nice try. And you don't have articulable suspicion of a crime. Walking in a public area is not illegal.
Neither was standing in front of a jewelry store with wearing a flannel. That's not illegal.
No? And you know what happened with that case?
Do you know what happened, Terry? The one that you're quoting
He
me?
got off, didn't he?
No.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He got off.
No, he didn't. He was convicted, and the Supreme Court upheld the conviction and expanded police powers, and then began something called reasonable articulable suspicion and detainment.
He didn't.
He got off. There's nothing wrong with what I did. I didn't go past those gates. And even if I did, that's still public property.
No, you're wearing a baklava.
I'm wearing
Like
a
fully facial,
I'm wearing a
facial
mask.
mask
I'm wearing a mask.
going into a parking lot that's secured.
So that
So
entire
you're-
parking lot, I
we're
didn't.
detaining you for suspicion of auto theft.
Auto
burglary.
theft. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
I'm not your bro.
I'm not a thief. Don't do that.
I don't know that. You're wearing a mask.
Okay, so let's address that because you guys didn't see it. I can pull up the video, but Floyd is in the side of the parking lot where I went the next day, and I went to the same parking lot that Floyd did. And Floyd has a mask on. He's running back and forth. He's not even creating reasonable articulable suspicion, even though if you're a dunce cap copper, you could say he created a reasonable articulable suspicion. But I was talking to Brian from Here's the Deal, and I said, if you and I were cops and we got a little bit of gray in the side of our head, and we saw a guy running around out there with a mask on with a camera filming, popping his camera around, look at his camera, and he's wearing a body camera, we'd go, oh, there's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. This guy's acting this way and pulling these antics, so that we run out there and we respond to him. And so that's exactly what they did. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, let's pull that up. I want you guys to see the beginning of Floyd's interaction with these guys. So where, I think it was right back, I'm not sure where that was, but you have to see this so you understand what really happened. I'm not really sure where that is, but this is the body cam footage. So anyway, he's acted with a bunch of antics. These guys ran out there and grabbed him, and that's what's happened. And just to be clear, I like Floyd. He's a colleague. He is in the same space I'm in. You know, I don't know the man, but he's in the same space I'm in, and he does really daring things. So I respect the guy because he puts his finger right up in the middle of the face of these jackboot thugs. And so I like what he does. So this is the body cam footage after they came out. He's in torture cuffs right now. He's in torture cuffs. He has a body cam on, and this is the body cam footage. So before that, he was milling around the side parking lot for 15, 20 minutes with a camera, and they ran out and detained him. And so then he's telling him he's an auditor. So let's get more into that and see what else this copper is going to say to him.
And you see what you just did with my phone? You literally put my phone on the hood. So how about this? Give me my phone. So if I jump up and get it, then what?
You're probably going to go to jail.
For
Because I
exercise.
told you no.
So just so you know, his phone is face down. You can hear this exact same conversation on Floyd's video. I just don't know which one it's called, but this is the body cam footage so we can see this dude. This dude's such a jerk.
So you're denying me my First Amendment rights under the threat of arrest. That's what you're doing right
You're
now.
being detained right now under reasonable suspicion of
And
auto theft,
I'm-
auto burglary.
And
Of auto burglary. At the police department.
Where am I at right now? In front of you, right? Don't go there, bro. You're already violent. Hey, that's all right. You literally violated my rights,
Not
bro.
only that, but you're still rocking another camera that's probably recording everything.
It
So
is.
Just relax.
It doesn't matter. I still want my phone to record
Relax.
too.
I don't know why you can't just relax.
Because
Oh, really?
Your service
You
weapon
know
on me.
what you did, right?
I broke no
You did
law.
this on purpose.
Dude, he did do it on purpose, and you failed.
No, I didn't.
You did this on purpose.
I didn't
you
break the
set
law.
this up on purpose.
No.
Of
No.
course I'm going to pull my gun on you because you're not obeying our commands to stop. So I have no idea what you got going on. I honestly think that you need some assistance other than the police. I think that we can maybe call you an ambulance and get you psychologically evaluated.
Nothing wrong with exercising your First Amendment rights.
He's trying to
That's
5150 him.
What you weren't doing.
Yes, I was.
So
Everybody has their own styles of doing it. Some people walk in.
I think I need to get you some mental health.
No, you're not. I don't need mental health. I already told you what I'm doing.
So I just want to point out, Floyd told them that he's there filming them doing a First Amendment audit. He told them what he's doing there. All the antics, the mask, all that nonsense. He was just seeing how they would react.
I didn't know that.
Doing this, yeah.
I didn't know I had a warrant for that. That's crazy.
Well, let's go through one, see, and let them know if we got them. I know it's no extra, just give them a heads up and see if they change their mind.
They don't.
Get your free trip back to Indiana. Come and get you.
I highly doubt that.
They might. They may.
They might. They might.
They don't.
Can I get a business card from each and every one of you? Can you write your name? Lie. Now that's a lie.
Now, what did he say right there?
Lie. Lie.
I don't know what he said. Is anybody pick up what he said there? I can't hear it. Anybody hear what he said? Anybody in the comments? Anybody hear what he said?
From each and every one of you? Can you write your name? Lie. Now that's a lie.
They accused him of auto theft, attempted auto theft.
That's a lie. That's what it's. No.
Which is even more reason to stop you because I don't want a terrorist in my parking lot.
Oh, terrorist. They accused him of being a terrorist. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that one. He's a terrorist.
Okay, bud.
I know this sounds bad, guys.
You love violating people's First Amendment rights, Tom. Yes, you do, because you got my phone on the hood of the car. Also, snatching a phone out of my hand is not a violation of my rights while I was recording. It ain't?
It is.
Okay.
Again, I think you need to look at Terry v. Ohio again.
I think you need to look at it again, bro. It doesn't say nothing about suspicion and getting ID on suspicion alone. There has to be a crime that's attached to that. Okay. We'll look it up. I guess I will. Because you don't respect the Constitution, bro. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because I have the right to wear what I want. I have the right to wear what I want.
And I have the right to detain somebody who's actually convicted.
I'm not being detained for a crime for suspicion alone. You're accusing me of something that didn't even happen. You know what I'm doing, and clearly you still got me in handcuffs. Exercising my First Amendment rights in public.
Exercising your First Amendment rights in public?
In public. In public.
What are you doing as your First Amendment right?
You see that phone right there? Freedom of press. I'm currently in handcuffs, guys. They got me detained at the cell. Right now, you guys. To see if you respect my rights. And clearly you don't. Nah. You chose to come here. You could have stayed. You could have left me alone. You could have left me alone. For COVID. Yes. Because you know what happens when you get the virus? It puts you out. I had it twice. I was in the hospital twice. Well, aren't we different? I've had that virus before. I almost died. So I like to wear a mask while I'm in public. Nah, I like to enjoy the fresh air. wrong with
Probably the last people who want to come in contact with you. When it comes to making other people sick, we get sick all the time.
I guess that's what you signed up. That's what you signed up for, man. You know what happens when you don't test your rights? You lose them eventually. Because guys like you don't respect them.
Voting for someone.
I guess.
So hold the phone 1 second, guys. I've actually got I actually have the audio of this that we're hearing right now. You see how you're seeing their faces, but I have the audio of it. So let me pull that up because we're definitely going to want to watch this. We definitely want to hear this audio. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got it. So good. So let me show you guys, and we're going to go to the So this is the substation right here where Floyd was. See this right here? This is the exact same place Floyd and I went to. So this is the little side panel. He's got a mask on. So I walked up to that.
Back up, dude. That's a restricted area. You can't come back here.
He didn't. But he didn't come back there, did he? Put a 1 in the chat if he did not go back there. Put a 1 in the chat if he did not go past the gate.
This is restricted. You can't come back here.
Yeah, it says so. It says so. Yo. Okay, so these are the antics. So these are antics. So these are the antics that Floyd is doing. He's wearing a mask. He's in the side of the parking lot, and he's peeking around the corner. He's got his camera. Remember, he's got a camera in his hand. So you're seeing this. He's got a camera in his hand. Remember that. You're a full-grown adult. You live in today's world. If he's got a camera in his hand, he's wearing a mask. He's baiting you. He's goading you. He's effing with you. What's illegal? What has he done that's illegal? Where's the illegal part?
Okay, they're coming.
Okay, now they're coming with sirens on.
They're coming.
For what? Why are they coming with sirens?
You got a gun pointed at me? Huh? You got a gun pointed at me? So you pulling your service weapon on me? I'm unarmed. I'm unarmed, bro. You pull that trigger, that's gonna be on you.
Get in front of the car now. Do it now. Do it now. Get in front of the car now.
In front of the car? Hey, bro, pull your weapon away. I'll get in front of the car if you pull your weapon away.
He's pointing the gun.
You have no right to pull that
Don't
on.
do that.
Violating my rights. You're violating my rights. Don't touch the phone, bro.
Quit resisting. Quit resisting.
I'm not resisting. Don't touch that phone. Why are you violating my rights?
Quit resisting.
I'm not resisting. If I was resisting, you'd be on the ground, bro. Ain't nobody resisting. Why are you just violating my rights? You just violated my rights. I'm not resisting. Stop lying. What can I be detained for? What crime be detained for?
Reasonable suspicion.
From the gate.
Oh, so you just violated my rights on reasonable suspicion? I'm gonna get my phone because you just violated my rights. No, I didn't try to go on the gate.
You're on camera, bro. Just chill.
I haven't broke the law though. I'm still in public area.
Public area in the parking lot.
Yes.
That's where employees go in.
I never went past those gates. You just violated my rights.
So here's the thing: we got to get you identified, all right?
No, you don't. I haven't broke the law.
So if we can't identify.
So just so you guys know, because of Terry versus Ohio, police have a right to detain you if they have reasonable articulable suspicion that you have committed, are about to commit, or plotting a crime, whatever, before, beginning, and after. Okay, during, if you're planning it, if you're in the middle of doing it, if they think you're going to commit a crime, if they're reasonably suspicious of you in any way, so they can detain you. So Floyd is running around with a mask on with this camera, literally pointing the camera on the side of the wall. You saw him doing it. Is that reasonable articulable suspicion if you're a cop? Or do you go, there is YouTube and there is Facebook and there is Instagram and there is TikTok. Maybe this guy's, pulling some antics here. And they decide that that's reasonably suspicious. Okay, fine. So they put him in torture cuffs and they detain him. Okay. They haven't violated his rights where a judge is going to punish them yet for them just detaining him when he's wearing a mask. Where does the rights violation happen? Where does the part where his rights are violated happen?
So what you're doing is you're violating. What you're doing is what's your name, Bassam, dude? What
My name, I'm C. Torres. My badge number is 15897.
What about you?
J. Shoemaker 8455.
What about you?
Oh, hey, hold my smoke. You hear that?
Badge number is 158.
What's your name, Bassam, dude? What
My name, I'm C. Torres. My badge number is 15897.
Oh, Z Torres. I think I'm suing C Torres. So I'm in the middle of a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department lawsuit. I just sued them for violating my rights, and I'm suing a Torres as well. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but interesting.
7.
What about you?
J. Shoemaker 8455.
What about you?
Basic order, sir. I'll let you know as soon as I'm paying down, okay? It's Officer McCormick, badge number is 161.
I haven't broken the law. You literally just threw my phone in the hood, which was recording. You violated my rights. And you just threw my hood. You just violated my First Amendment rights. That's what you just did.
Are you diagnosed with anything?
Nothing wrong with exercising my rights in public.
You got a wallet over there.
Do not touch my wallet.
Can you spread your feet a little wider?
Do not touch my wallet. You have
Hey,
no right.
all the way to the left.
Can you spread your feet a little more, sir?
Well, you need to get in there, bro. I can't spread only so much, bro. I'm not a woman.
I don't know that. You never know these days.
Oh, okay,
I
bet.
don't want to assume anyone's gender or anything like that.
Oh, bet. Okay.
Okay.
You just violated my rights.
See what's the deal. See if you pass these gates or position. I'll be with them.
Well, what you need to do? I'm not pulling away. If I was broke,
being disrespectful.
You got my phone right there, and you violated my rights. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my phone. I'm gonna continue to record, okay?
Leave your phone right there.
So you meant to violate my First Amendment rights. Okay. Yes, you did. You just waved your head back.
Okay. What's your last name?
He's asking me a question.
What's your last name?
Get your supervisor here.
You look at him.
Here I am. Here I am.
Nothing wrong with exercise.
Maybe this is the same cop I'm suing because he was the supervisor that came to the scene, Torres. And I mean, some of the internet sleuths will let me know.
Your rights in public.
What is your name? You have to identify yourself. That's the Supreme Court ruling.
No, it's not.
Federal law, Trump state law. I know your state. I know
You know what the Supreme Court is, right?
the federal law. Terry v. Ohio says you must have reasonable articulable.
I do.
What crime is
You
that?
were trying to break into our back
No,
lot.
I
You were
wasn't.
wearing a mask.
For COVID.
No, you were wearing a
I
mask.
was.
He said he was trying to break into the back lot. You guys saw it. That was not trying to break and entering.
Trying to break. If I wanted to break in, I would have ran through those gates.
I'm not going to argue. You have to identify yourself. If you're not, then you're obstructing my investigation. You're going to go to jail for that.
Under the threat of arrest, because you're threatening me with arrest, I'll give you my name. Because you don't respect my rights. My name is. Want to get a pen and paper now? Get a
I'm
pen.
the supervisor.
Wow.
You can talk to my officer.
Say please.
What?
I'm gonna give you my name, okay? Because you threatened me with arrest.
What's your first name?
F
And here's your due notice. If you give me
Yeah. I ain't giving you
Yo,
false
right.
info, bro. Why would I give you false
F
info?
what?
F L O Y D, middle initial L, last name W A L L A C E.
What's your date of birth, Floyd?
December 17, 1995.
Why you gotta be so disrespectful?
Because you pulled a weapon on me.
What's your social?
I'm not giving you my social. You got everything to identify me, bro. Run it.
The vet ID?
Run it. Run it through NCIC. You're going to have to run it through NCIC.
All right.
Have you been arrested before?
Have you been arrested before?
No.
You never know these days, right? Just like you said.
I didn't say that.
Who's that cop that patted me down who didn't identify himself? What's his
He
name?
did.
Sure did.
Check your tapes.
Well-
Him right here standing.
He gave you his name.
I ain't breaking the law. I had no ill intentions.
Oh,
I'm
he's good. You can run it. Don't sit
I
on
wanna
my
get-
car.
on my phone.
No.
I want my phone.
Stand in front of the car.
You
Again,
violated. You
If you
violated.
don't do what I tell you to do, you're gonna go to jail. Do you
Well,
understand?
You violated
Affirmative.
my First Amendment rights. That's
Anytime I have to readdress you
You're
after I've given you a
violating-
lawful order,
you
you're
violated my
obstructing
rights.
my investigation. You're
You're-
hindering and delaying my investigation.
I'm not
You
hindering
understand that?
anything.
If you continue to hinder and delay my investigation, you're gonna go to jail. It's as easy as that.
You're violating
Easy.
my rights.
Said that it's going to get like he was like walking closer to get he addressed him like, hey, we didn't say anything.
Don't have
The
to.
other officer pulled him behind him. He's like got behind the table. It appeared to him like he was okay. Off the camera.
I didn't go through your gate though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Nobody said
He
you
did
did.
or not. No one said. If you went through the gate, you would have got stopped back there. So we out here on the street.
The mask on.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with wearing a mask.
In this heat, kind of does.
I mean, you got a virus that took out a lot of people. So,
Do you remember the case law you quoted me?
Terry Ohio.
Tell me about that case. Do you
Terry
know it?
Ohio says you must have reason.
No. Tell me about what happened.
I don't know.
Why did the officer stop Terry?
Don't remember.
Okay, go
Not-
back
not-
and read that.
Well,
back and
all I
read
know is it said that you have the reason
Go
for
back and read
articulable
that.
suspicion of a crime, bro.
Yeah,
Nice try. And you don't have articulable suspicion of a
I
crime.
do.
Walking in a public.
Neither was standing in front of a jewelry store with wearing a flannel.
No. You know what happened with that case?
Do you know what
He wasn't wearing a flannel. He was wearing a suit coat. I appreciate you trying, though, Copper.
happened to Terry? The one that you're quoting
He
me?
got off, didn't he?
No.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He got off.
He didn't.
He got off. There's nothing wrong with what I did. I didn't go past those gates. And even if I did, that's still public property.
No, you're wearing a baklava.
I'm
Like
wearing
a fully facial
I'm wearing a
mask.
mask. I'm wearing a mask.
Going into a parking lot that's secured.
So that
So
entire
you're-
parking lot.
We're
I did
detaining you for suspicion of auto theft.
Oh.
auto theft. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
I'm not your bro.
I'm not a thief. Don't do that.
I don't know that. You're wearing a mask.
Oh, mask. So
And you're trying to get into a secure
And you see
parking
what you
lot
just
with
did with my
cars.
phone? You literally took my phone on the
It's
hood.
still recording.
So
it's still
how about
recording.
this? Give me my
Just for
phone.
No.
So if I jump up and get it, then what?
You're probably going to go to jail
For
because I
exercise-
told you no.
So you're denying me my First Amendment rights under the threat of arrest. That's what you're doing right
You're
now.
being detained right now under reasonable suspicion of auto
And
theft,
I'm-
auto burglary.
And where am I at right now? In front of you, right? Don't go there, bro. You're already
Don't go
violating.
where?
Hey. You literally violated my rights.
Not only that, but you're still rocking another camera that's probably recording everything.
It
so
is.
Just relax.
It doesn't matter. I still want my phone to
Just
record.
relax.
Too.
I don't.
This is where we got to, and I want, because now the other cop is going to come up and say something. We can't hear it, but we can hear it on this video. So let's hear what he says.
I can't just relax.
Because you pulled it. Your service
You
up.
know what you did, right?
I broke no.
You did this on purpose.
No, I didn't.
You did this on
I
purpose.
didn't
You
break
set
the law.
this up on purpose.
No.
Of course, I'm going to pull my gun on you because you're not obeying our commands to stop. So I have no idea what you got going on. I honestly think that you need some assistance other than the police. I think that we can maybe call you an ambulance and get you psychologically evaluated,
Nothing wrong with exercising your First Amendment rights. That's
which is
exact-
what you weren't doing.
Yes, I was.
So
Everybody has their own styles of doing it. Some
That's
people
right.
walk in,
I think I need to get you some mental health.
not no.
So here's the part, and this is the reason why I got mad. And I went to the Las Vegas substation where Floyd was, and I went to the exact same side yard he was in. And I told all the coppers there, when you see a guy with a camera and he's filming you, he's filming you. You're a cop. Get used to it. We're not going to stop. So that right here is, now that he's told him I was here exercising my First Amendment right to film, now the cops are all extraordinarily familiar with what the term is, a First Amendment auditor. Okay. At this point, it's time to take Floyd out of the torture cuffs and say, you trolled us. You got us. We reacted. I pointed my gun at you. You could probably bring a suit for pointing my gun, but, you know, the judge with you running around with a mask, he probably doesn't have a case. Could they say they're reasonably articulable suspicion? Sure. That he's, I don't know, but you're going to get a Kevin or Karen judge. So the first round you're going to lose. So you have to go on appeal. And so, but where do his rights get violated? Listen carefully.
Oh, you're not. I don't need mental health. I already told you what I'm doing.
He's just got no action resisting and disobeying police officer, etc.
I didn't know that.
Doing this, yeah.
I didn't know I had a warrant for that. That's crazy.
Well, let's go through once to see and just let them know that we got them.
Yeah,
I know
he's
it's no
calling
extra. Just give them a heads up, see if they change their mind. Maybe we can get you a free trip back to Indiana. They'll come and get you.
I highly doubt that.
They might. They may.
They might.
Yeah.
Can I get a business card for each and every one of you?
We don't have them. But face the car, like I told you.
It's for resisting and terroristic threats.
Lie. Now that's a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Resist.
That's
So
what
just
it's.
more of the same.
No.
Which is even more reason to stop you because I don't want a terrorist in my parking lot.
Oh, okay, but
It doesn't appear that it is.
If you're keeping score at home, so far he's been accused of attempted auto theft. He's been accused of resisting and now terrorism. So if you're just keeping score, those are the three things so far that he's been charged, accused of. They're just reaching for something, even though he said I'm a First Amendment auditor. He even said everybody has their own style.
you love violating people's First Amendment rights. Yes, you do, because you got my phone on the hood of the car.
Violated anybody's rights.
Oh, so snatching a phone out of my hand is not a violation of my rights while I was recording? It ain't?
It isn't.
Okay.
No.
You know, it hasn't been argued properly in court yet, but during detainment, can they take the phone out of your hand? It's got to be fought in court.
Again, I think you need to look at Terry v. Ohio again.
I think you need to look at it again. It doesn't say nothing about suspicion and getting ID on suspicion alone. There has to be a crime that's attached to that. We'll look it up.
You
I guess I will. Because you don't respect the Constitution, bro.
See, you wouldn't be out here if you knew that.
Not
You'd be out here
necessarily.
doing that?
Not necessarily.
Doing
Because
that.
I have the
You
right to
actually
wear
read
what
it.
I want. I have the right to wear what I want.
And I have the right to detain somebody who's acting suspicious.
I'm not being detained for a crime, just suspicion alone. You're accusing me of something that didn't even happen. You know what I'm doing, and clearly you still got me in handcuffs.
What are you doing?
Exercising my First Amendment rights in public.
That's it.
Exercising your First Amendment rights to the public?
In
I don't
public.
think that's okay.
That's it.
In public.
That's it.
What are you doing with your First Amendment rights?
You see that phone right there?
Yeah.
Freedom of press. I'm currently in handcuffs, guys. They got me detained.
What's
That's
the
a
story
sub.
you're working on?
Right now, you guys.
Oh,
To see if you respect my right. And clearly you don't.
There it is.
so you're evading.
Man. You chose to come here. You could have said, you could have left
So
me
you were
alone
baiting us.
You
and
could've
in
left
order
me
to
alone.
bait us, you wanted to wear a ski mask.
for COVID.
A ski mask for COVID.
Yes. Because you know what happens when you get the virus? It puts you out. I had it twice. I was in the hospital.
I've
twice.
never had it.
It
I
happened.
wanted
And
I just want you guys to listen to this again. He's told him now. Everybody has their own style. Listen to what he tells the cop now.
exercising my First Amendment rights. I'm not being detained for a crime, just suspicion alone.
I'm not being detained for a crime. I'm being detained for suspicion alone. That's very important because you have to have what's called a singular articulable fact of a crime that you're accusing him of. That's why they've went from auto theft to terrorism to resisting. They have to have a single articulable fact that will pin him down for the reasonable articulable suspicion to be able to detain him. There's supposed to be levels to this game that are not respected.
You're accusing me of something that didn't even happen. You know what I'm doing, and clearly you still got me in handcuffs.
What are you doing?
Exercising my First Amendment rights in public.
Exercising your First Amendment rights to the public?
In
I don't
public.
think that's a.
In public.
What do you do with your First Amendment
You see that phone right there?
Yeah.
Freedom of press. I'm currently in handcuffs, guys. They got me detained
rights?
at the
What's the story
cell.
you're working on?
Right now, you guys.
Oh,
To see if you respect my right. And clearly you don't.
so you're evading.
Man. You chose to come here. You could have said, you could have left
So
me
you were
alone
baiting us.
You
and
could've
in
left
order
me
to
alone.
bait us, you wanted to wear a ski mask.
for COVID.
The ski mask for COVID.
Yes. Because you know what happens when you get the virus? It puts you out. I had it twice. I was in the hospital.
I've
twice.
never had it.
Well, I only do. I've had that virus before. I
I
almost
know
died.
you had it.
So I like to wear a
Probably
mask.
should
while
have
I'm
stayed
in
inside then.
Nah, I like to enjoy the
You
fresh
don't- you
air.
don't seem to be that afraid of it. You know, it's such a deadly virus. You decide to come outside and wear a ski mask where like 100 people work. You know, we work in the street with the public all day. We're around germs and all types of stuff. We're probably the last people you want to come in contact with. When it comes to, making other people sick, we get sick all the time from working out in the street and dealing with dirty, filthy people.
Yes.
So I probably just want to stay inside next time.
That's what you signed up for. Man.
Yeah, I do.
You know what happens when you don't test your rights? You lose them eventually.
Bang.
Well,
Because guys like you don't respect them,
I exercise
Bang!
my rights by, voting for the stuff I want to vote for,
I guess.
by serving my country in the military,
That too.
and it protects everyone else's rights. So
Well,
I did my time. So
I appreciate you serving the military, man. I appreciate it. But you picked the wrong profession. You should have stayed in the
you're
military.
also welcome to your opinion. I also serve for you to for you to have your own opinion. So
Okay. That's right. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I don't think it was a good idea for you to hang out in front of a police station wearing a ski mask, but that's also, again, that's my
Not
opinion.
illegal, right?
It's not, but it's definitely suspicious, man. I think you know that.
Okay, you could say it's suspicious. Either that or you're a great big dunce cap. You let a dude bait you by running around with a camera and a ski mask on. You're the duncest cap I've ever seen worn on any person ever. You're such a dunce that your head can't even fit in the dunce cap. You're the biggest dunce cap there is. And there's no singular articulable fact that would constitute that Floyd has committed, is about to, or plans on committing a crime.
If I went up to your house and was just hanging out in your front door, where your family's at, where your kids are at, where your elderly mom and grandmother live, with a ski mask on and a camera, would you not address me?
But that's not where he was. What kind of cop not listen.
And was just hanging out in your front door. Also, again, that's my
Not
opinion.
illegal, right?
It's not, but it's definitely suspicious, man. I think you know that.
Okay, let's say it's suspicious, but it's not criminal.
If I went up to your house
He wasn't at your house. He was literally outside the cop shop.
and was just hanging out in your front door,
He wasn't.
where your family's at,
He wasn't in your front door where your family is.
where your kids are at,
Your kids weren't there, bro.
where your elderly mom and
There was no
grandmother live,
There was no elderly mother or grandmother there, cop splainer.
with a ski mask on and a camera, would you
And a camera, dunce cap. You dunce.
not address me? Would you be like, hey man, what are you doing?
If I'm
Would you at least not want an explanation? I'd be like, hey, I'm just filming
if
your
you're
whole family.
if
in
you're
your
on
house.
public property, you can do whatever you want. If you're on my private property, yes, I would address it. But this is not your private property. This is funded by tax dollars.
Right, and I mean,
this
I
ain't
don't
your
know,
house.
I don't know. You know that we pay taxes too, right? It's not
Off
like
our taxes.
so. I mean, I work for the military and I work for the government, and
Yeah, you work-
taxes also come out of my check,
Yeah.
federal, state. So I
don't
mean, I
think you
kind of
pay-
fund
I
my
don't
own
think you
salary.
pay-
I think
I don't think you pay taxes in Nevada.
not in Nevada. But,
Yeah, but yeah,
we
there's
also,
certain states
we
where you
also
don't pay taxes. You pay federal taxes probably,
Yeah.
but not state.
I mean, if I didn't pay taxes, my checks would be a lot bigger, which I'd be happy about. But unfortunately, we do pay taxes. So
You know, I'm just, I don't know about you guys, but I'm dying to know what he looks like. So let's real quick just go into the history here real quick and go into just see. You guys can still see this, right? Okay. I want to see what this guy looked like. I want to see what he.
I appreciate it, but you picked the wrong profession. You should have stayed in the military.
So that's him. That's the douchebag right there. I know you can't hear it very well, but that's the douchebag who said.
That's right. Picked the wrong profession.
I mean, this guy was the biggest douche. Listening to him talk was so horrible. Listening to him talk, but let's keep going. Let's go back to it and listen to where we were. Sorry about that.
Nothing wrong with exercising your rights in public, man.
I agree, man. But I mean, you could do that literally anywhere. But I just, like I said, I don't think doing it in front of a police station where you know that you're going to get addressed and spoken to.
You know what
It's
you
just
could
not-
have.
it's
You
not
know
the
what you
safest
could
thing
have
to
did.
do.
You know
That's why he was there.
what you could have did. You could just pass by, see what I was doing, and kept it going. There were 3 cops.
Well, they asked you. Some off-duty officers asked you.
I don't
You
know
didn't
who
have
that-
nothing to say to them.
I don't know who they were.
We don't know who you are either.
But now you know.
Yeah, we do.
Now he
Now
knows.
you know what happens when you do this in front of a police station. You could try any other area command of the valley, any other state. It's going to be the exact same thing. I promise you, bro.
Wait a minute. So, but he said, now you know who I am and you know what I'm doing. Everybody agrees you know what he's doing.
Have been to 8 different police departments. All you failed except 1, and they came out and shook my hand.
So now they've established he's a First Amendment auditor, and now he's telling them I've been to 8 different police stations, and
In front of a police station. You could try any other area command of the valley, any other state. It's going to be the exact same thing. I promise you, bro.
I have been to 8 different police departments. All you failed except 1, and they came out and shook my hand. So
Which one?
I don't remember
Give me
actually.
the matrix where you did this. I'll let you know which one it is. Boulevard,
No, it was out.
University Center.
It was out of this area. I forgot what it was
It was
though.
in Vegas.
It wasn't in Vegas.
Somewhere else.
It was somewhere, but it was in the state, and they didn't do nothing to me. All they did was say you did a good job and left me alone. They left me alone, bro.
With everything going on.
With
Like my partner said, we know each other. Who's ever going to the station, we recognize faces. Even though we may not speak to him, if I see him and say all the way in the east on the area command, I know that he works around this area. We'll just make sure we're good. You know, they'll show ID when we're pulling in. It's like, hey, ooh.
Well, I
We don't
mean,
recognize cars or faces. Kind of like, hey, you know, what's going on here?
you know what you could have did? You could have just
Yeah.
passed by, bro. You didn't have to grab it.
That's it.
Can I have? Can I have my phone, please?
The phone is right there. It's gonna stay there. It's not
Why?
going nowhere.
I mean, you're literally violating my rights while body being on the hood. I'm asking for my phone so I can continue to record this incoming.
It should be recording there.
It is recording audio.
And you
yeah.
got this one too.
Yeah, it don't matter. I like that one better though.
You have an SD card. You can put it in there.
Nah, that's not how that works.
So you got more wires down here.
I'm holding my pants up. Can't find the belt.
So what are your are you like documenting? You have like a YouTube channel or what?
Just know that delete laws will
Like
be getting
first-
delete laws will be getting a hold of
First
you guys.
Amendment auditors?
Yes, you should already know that, bro.
That's cool.
Why else would I be in front of a police department, bro?
So have you been successful in any of your endeavors?
I have been successful. People learning about their rights. Yes.
Okay. But as far as money wise, you haven't been successful. You might want to find a new job then, bro. One that pays you.
I guess. I mean, I love doing what I'm doing. That's why I do it. I love it. This doesn't scare me, bro.
We love
Like,
this job. This doesn't scare us either, man. We like helping people that really need help.
well, maybe you can. How about give me out these handcuffs?
Well, when
Give me
you're-
my phone back. I go in and file a complaint, and then we'll go about our day. Because at this point, you already violated my rights. I highly doubt they're gonna do nothing to you, but hey, you violated my rights already. So I at least want to get it documented.
if that's how you feel, that's great. I mean, you can make your complaint. Majority of the complaints, I think over 90% of them get wiped out because when you call in, they check the body camera and they're like, yeah, that's a false allegation. No rights were violated. So the body cameras actually help us a lot because we
that's
get
my
people
life.
that make false complaints and false accusations.
I won't
And,
make a false accusation.
Well, I mean, it's all about, so you might feel that your rights are being violated, right? But then the department looks at it and they're like, no, his rights weren't violated. Their officers has reasonable articulable suspicion to stop him and detain him. So you might feel that we violated your rights, but in fact they were not. So again, you lose. That's what I'm saying.
No. Wrong. Now that you've identified he's a First Amendment auditor, and now it's turning into an unlawful detention where you're now violating someone's, now you are violating. Before that, a judge might be able to say he had reasonable articulable suspicion because he was running around with the mask on with the camera. In today's world, we would say he's probably doing TikTok. But now past that, now he's identified who he is and that he does this to 8 different police stations. And now this cop saying how he's got a losing case. No, he doesn't.
Well, how you feel isn't a fact. That's just a feeling. I felt like this person violated my rights. And when you go through the process, the facts are found, complete opposite. So
I don't think that's going to be the case here, my friend.
I could say whatever I want. I could be like, yeah, you violated my rights too. So we got to stick to the facts.
That's what I do, man. I don't lie on people. That's not what I do.
Well,
Maybe I'm wrong.
I assume you're going to make your complaint and it'll go through the process. And sometimes we get notified of it. Sometimes we don't.
I hope you do, bro. Nothing but a full transparency over here, bro.
I'm
fully transparent.
I expect anyone that feels like we aren't doing our job to the T, or to.
Well, are you stupid? He's told you he's a First Amendment auditor. Take him out of torture cuffs, bro. You know what he's doing there.
Their expectation that they make their complaint. Again, you have every single right and your freedom to do that. You're more than welcome to call the department, to ask for badge numbers, to make those complaints. But when it comes down to it, you can't be upset if
I'm not
the facts
bro.
and findings of the
I
circumstances
already know how it's gonna go. You're gonna investigate yourselves and find you did nothing wrong.
We don't investigate ourselves. We
Well,
have an internal investigation.
Internal, yeah.
If we investigated ourselves, it would stay right here in the station, and I'd be investigating my partner, Officer Torres, right here for the accusations you made.
I mean,
that's more shady than having an outside bureau do it.
Oh, stop, you cops, lying cops. Put a 1 in the chat. That's a lying copper. Put a 1 in the chat. If he's sitting there lying, the internal affairs is going to do a damn thing. It's cops for cops. Shut up, lying pig.
You know what I'm saying?
You should have a citizen oversight investigation.
Know what I'm saying? I do know what you're saying, liar.
Somebody that's in the public to investigate instead of your internal investigation.
But how would we have citizens who have no idea what
they
have no law background, they have no criminal law background, they're not lawyers? How do we I wouldn't hire you to do some criminal rights violation investigation on us when you don't know what you're talking about.
I definitely know what I'm talking about.
That'd be like me asking a vet to do heart surgery on me.
We'd probably get a lot further if you took a regular guy who was an accountant or a carpenter, or took a regular person and said, hey, this cop is accused of police brutality. You took a regular person, he walked around and asked questions of the witnesses and the victims. I guarantee you'd get a lot further than internal affairs. I guarantee it.
Probably wouldn't end up too good.
You're probably right, man.
But as soon as we figure out what's happening, man, the handcuffs will come off. If you're free to go, you get your phone and you can continue to film, bro, and do.
So he acknowledges here at 50 minutes and 30 seconds that he knows what he's doing. You're free to film. He knows he's an auditor.
First Amendment right audit, whatever you got to do, man.
First Amendment right audit, he says.
So, like I said, the two people that called in,
we're cops, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they were leaving or coming and going from work, and they saw you with a ski mask that you were reaching in your hoodie. So it's more than RS, reasonable suspicion to stop you, bro. So I just hope you can understand that we're doing our jobs, and that's it.
Yeah, you did it, Columbo. You got him. And now he told you what he's doing there. Let him out of the cuffs and let him go.
Everybody in here has personal vehicles. They've got.
So do we.
Coworkers, family.
We do too. We just want to drive down the road without being kidnapped.
Members, all types of stuff. So when it looks like you're trying to wait for the gate to open to access the back,
and what's he going to do when he gets back there with the police department full of coppers with guns?
The no-go for us.
That's a no-go for us too, bro. Stay out of my backyard. Leave me the fuck alone.
You're welcome to stand in the parking lot and film, but the closer you inch to that gate, and when you duck and hide behind the dumpster or whatever it is right there, it just looks extremely, extremely shady.
And with that mask?
I mean,
with the mask on and
I
reaching in your pockets.
I literally just told you why I wear the mask.
I didn't hear it.
You understand?
Yeah, I told.
But like I said, bro, if I was in front of your apartment or your house with
He's
a mask on and a camera, and my hands in my pockets and doing whatever, I would
waiting for somebody to go in
I
there.
would expect
and
you.
access.
I would expect you to address it.
Yeah.
I think any reasonable, normal person would address that. Be like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you staying? Even if you're on the sidewalk, if that was the front door of my house, and my property is.
But it's not. It's not your house. Your kid's not there. It's a cop shop, and the guy's got a camera in his hand. Stop changing the background. It's at a cop shop full of cops with guns. You jerk. I mean, go have a ham sandwich. He's baiting you. He's trying to get a reaction out of you, and then you give it to him like a moron.
Sidewalk line, and if you were standing right here on the sidewalk, which is public property, and filming my front door and filming, I can 9,099% guarantee that I would address you, and it probably wouldn't be as friendly as this altercation or this interaction is, because I'd be like, "Who the f are you?
I don't think that's
What are you doing in front of my house, filming me and my family with your ski mask and reaching
But
your
that's
pockets?"
not-
It's a bad day.
For one, I don't film private buildings like other auditors do. I stick to public buildings like this department. I don't go on private property. I would never do that. But
No,
I get what you're
My
saying.
explanation,
Yeah.
my example is that this sidewalk would be public property, right? You have every right to be there.
Mhm.
But if you're in front of my house with a ski mask and a camera, I would 1,000% address you.
Oh, I mean, that's cool, man, but I don't go in front of your house. But I get what you're saying.
But this is also our place of work. What if I came to your place of work and just stood in front of you with a mask?
Your place of work is not like most people's places of work. Your place of work is one that we want to film.
And the camera was
Hey,
like,
bro, do your thing, man. As long as you're not violating the law, we get to go.
but would you at least ask me a question and want to
I would
respond?
ignore
Sure, but I wouldn't put you in torture cuffs.
you. I would know what you're doing. I would ignore you. A lot of cops, they ignore me when they know what I'm doing. I mean, that's the smartest thing to do.
Well, someone tried to talk to you like, "Hey, what's up, man? You good? You need something?"
I didn't know who they was.
And he just didn't say anything. So it's even more suspicious.
I
You
didn't
could just
know.
be like, "Oh, hey, officer," or whoever you are.
First
No,
auditor.
I'm just filming. Yeah, first auditor.
I'll be here in the front.
I didn't
Kind
know
of
who they
gate
was.
entry.
I don't talk to strangers.
So now they're even saying the word auditor now. Now they're recognizing clearly that they know he's an auditor.
So
Well, I said my piece, bro. So
Okay, you cops blamed him, you torture cuffed him, you put your gun in his head. He told you the gig, that's his antics as part of his shtick to see if you're going to respect his rights. You said you had RS and detained him. He went through it and told you what he was doing, sang like a canary. Now let him go. You told him your piece, you said. Okay, cool. Let him go.
just make sure everything you're saying is true and accurate. That's all I ask.
and then why did you? One last question. Why did you run?
I didn't run from you.
Well, when whoever addressed you or something, you like ducked out around the corner, ran fast-paced walk in or brisk walk or jog or whatever you did.
I mean,
I hit that corner up there.
there's nothing wrong with walking.
It's not.
As far as I wasn't detained at that time. Nobody said stop you being detained. Saying come here is not, or asking me what I'm doing, at the same as say, hey, you're being detained. Stop, you're being detained.
But usually the way it works, when an officer, activates their overhead lights.
Only for traffic. Your emergency light has nothing to do with pedestrian. If I was in my car, I would stop. Sure. But it's,
Pedestrian. How do we stop pedestrians? Answer me that question.
you tell them you're being detained. That's the legal way
So roll
of
down
doing
my window, be like, "Hey, you being detained?"
it. Sure. That's the legal way of doing it. But a lot of people don't know their rights.
Lights go on, man,
Lights go on.
and then we chirp
Hey,
you.
excuse me, sir. Come here. Let me talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
Stop.
That right
that
there.
sounds like
that,
a central conversation.
that right there. It's not when the overhead lights are activated. You should feel like you're not free to go at that time. If I pull up,
you
if
should
I
tell
pull
me
up,
that.
if I pull up and just roll my window down, no lights, nothing. Hey, Mr. So-and-so, how you doing today?
Can I talk to you?
Hey, can I talk to you real quick? That's consensual encounter. If I activate my lights, chirp my sirens,
I'll play the
hey,
kid
buddy,
here.
come here, get from my car. At that point, you are detained. I don't need to tell you that you're detained. So you should feel like, oh crap, the cops are
I
stopping
should
me.
feel and tell me it's two different things. I feel like you violated my rights. You're saying I did. Feelings have
I want to chime in here for a second. I want you to listen to what he says here. And a lot of people, remember, I hear things a little different than you do, or some people, but just let me translate this.
So you should feel like, oh crap, the cops are
I
stopping
should
me.
feel and
You should feel like, oh crap, the cops are stopping us. Now, did you hear what he said? You should be like, oh man, the cops are stopping us. Like he's saying, you should respect my authority. That's what he's saying. You should respect, you should have fear of me. Oh no, it's the cops. You got to listen. He says it's so nonchalant. It's so ingrained in our society. How many people have I met who are just purely afraid?
I trip my sirens. Hey, buddy, come here. Get from my car. At that point, you are detained. I don't need to tell you that you're detained. So you should feel like, oh crap, the cops are
I
stopping
should feel and tell me it's a different thing. I feel like you violated my rights. You're saying I did. Feelings doesn't hold well in the
So
court.
when we do a traffic stop, right? If you're in a car and I get behind you, I turn my lights on.
I
turn
pull
my
over.
So
Of course,
you
but
know
that's
that
the
you're
law.
being detained, right?
But that's the law. The law states that if a police officer gets behind you and they put on a mercy light, you have to pull over.
It's also the law that if you're on foot, that a police officer rolls up behind you, activates their lights and sirens and chirps you that you stop. If you take off running, guess what? We chase you.
Well, I didn't take off right, did I?
No, I know. The point is that you know you're detained, man. We don't need to hop out the car and be like, sir, mister, I don't know who you are. You wearing the red.
How would he know he's detained when he's broken 0 laws? There's no victim behind him. There's no damaged property. Why would he believe he's being detained by police? He's done literally nothing wrong.
Red sweater, you're detained now. Can you come over here and speak to me? That's not how it works.
It works better. It works a lot better in court. Said that though.
Get on with the department.
Nah.
Maybe change things up, right?
Nah.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
Nah.
Why not?
You should already know to do better, bro. I'm not breaking the law. Why would I not join a police department? Because I'm not a liar. I'm not a killer. You know what I mean? I'm just a regular guy exercising his rights. I can't ruin his life. I can't ruin nobody's life, man. That's not what I do.
I can't ruin him.
Either, man.
That's what it seems like.
Have you ever had family or friends that called police for help?
Probably. I haven't though.
You haven't.
I've never called that.
So when your family and friends call for police, they call for help. Obviously situated their problem and done. Bet you they're thankful for that. We didn't ruin their life. Obviously, you call it ruining the suspect's life. You get me?
Man, I get what you're saying, man.
That's all it is.
but
I don't know why you think it's personal.
I don't think it's personal, man. I just think, actually, I kind of feel it's personal. because
Yeah.
Why?
When you put somebody in jail for a non-violent crime, like let's say a person was walking in mind and he's jaywalking, and you put him in jail for jaywalking. I don't know about this state law, but I just think you go to jail for that. That's ruining someone's life.
Same here. If you don't go to court and you have a lot of failure to appears, you can go for jaywalking. You can even go for spitting on the ground. You know?
Got a lot of tax on it.
There's a lot of laws, man.
Yeah, I don't know all of them, but I know enough.
Like I said, we're hired. You want to get on?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
COs, DOs, not working for me. You know, it's just department name, that's all. You know. Any questions so far?
No,
Floyd?
man, I'm just waiting for these cuffs to come off or what you guys are going to do. I don't know if he just called Indiana or what he's doing back there. I have no clue. I'm waiting for these cuffs to come off. So Indiana, whatever you're talking about.
You got some resistance stuff over there.
Every second that he's being wrongfully detained is
Is the camera still on?
Good when it is.
Does it blink?
Yeah, it's blinking now. Blink like
be
the
on.
blink. Well, don't blink like that. It's definitely on. But you see that phone right there?
What about it?
It was recording too. Well, it's still recording, but it's not on the thing. But you took it out of my hand, which is a violation of my rights. If you had left it in my hands and kept me in handcuffs, that'd be a different story, but you didn't do that.
You know why we place it there?
Why?
And we keep it recording. That way it stays recording. That way you won't drop it and say that we slammed it.
Well, you pretty much dropped it on the hood of car because I didn't put it there.
We place it there.
You should have rubbed it in my hand.
No, we don't do that. We make sure we take care of people's things. We place them on the hood. That way You drop it, you're like, oh, he slammed it. You make or something happens where it's not what happened. So we place it there. It's safe there. It's not going nowhere. You know.
Watch just came back. They said that the water's good. What's that? I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Or we'll transport. Yeah.
So am I being arrested? So go ahead and notify him.
So I think that they're.
So what's the plan, guys? Am I?
Did we? Do I got you guys back? Can you guys see me? So sorry about that.
Just go ahead and notify him. Las Vegas sub agent, think it's Sun Valley Division. Sun Valley. So what's the plan, guys? What's the plan? I'm asking what the plan is.
Oh, you face the car, I think.
What's going on, buddy?
Right here.
What's going
Don't
on?
move. Do you understand?
I have the right to know what's going on.
Face the car and don't move. Do you understand?
What is going on? So you're not gonna tell me? So you just gonna keep me like this for how long you want?
Yeah.
I'm getting my phone, bro.
I'm probably gonna get it.
So they're arresting me for what crime? I don't know.
There's no crime.
I'm being arrested for I don't know what I'm being arrested for. Let delete laws know that I'm being arrested. What am I being arrested for since I'm being arrested? I have the right to know. I have the right to know. I am facing the car. My head ain't, but my whole body is. What am I being detained for? You have no clue? I have the right to know, bro. I have the right to know I'm being detained for. So you're not gonna tell me? Huh?
You know you're right. So where will you find out?
In
What you're
jail.
being charged with?
In jail.
On what form?
Well, you have to tell
Since
me.
you know.
You have to
No,
tell.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You have to tell me what
I
I'm
don't
being
have to tell you with my words.
Mhm.
Where will you find out what you're being charged with?
on the form.
On which form?
So you don't respect people's rights. That's the
On
issue.
which form? You know. Because you're professional at this, right? Like baiting.
No, I didn't
Only
bait you.
you kind of made some mistakes today.
We like to keep secrets.
No.
Should be. Nothing wrong with exercising your rights in public. But clearly you don't respect them. It's just the way it is.
So then, Torres, you got that suspicious activity report that you don't even do it, right? All right,
Somebody snap a pic
I'll do the
so that we
briefing.
can throw it in briefing.
Yeah, he's doing. I'll do the briefing line. Yeah.
You want to snap a pic?
Yeah.
You're gonna put it around what you're gonna do like you've already violated my rights. You've already disrespected me. You're lucky I'm being nice to you.
You're adding attempt intimidating.
No, I'm not. I'm not intimidating to you, bro.
No.
You're not intimidating.
You're attempting to.
Oh, so you attempted everything, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, look, you attempted to trespass. And now you're attempting to intimidate.
No.
Oh
No.
my God.
Don't do that, bro.
Attempted
No, I'm not intimidated by you.
attempted to intimidate.
You're attempting.
Oh, okay, buddy. Sure.
He said, "Oh, listen to this."
Yeah, look, you attempted to trespass. And now you're attempting to intimidate.
No. Don't do that, bro.
No, I'm not intimidated by you, but you're attempting.
Oh, okay, buddy. Sure. You've already disrespected me, so.
Awesome.
Now, can I turn around? You want a selfie?
Yeah, man. Make sure you smile real nice and big. Cool. Appreciate you.
You know they're tightening up my wrist, right?
Lord, you got a good phone number?
402
Yeah.
347-07. Why would I call you?
There's people, you'd be surprised. They unblock my number and they call me back.
But I don't have no reason to call you. Why would you call my number?
Just make sure you give me the right number. Oh.
You may not work on that phone. You literally just violated my rights. Putting 2 cups on me?
No, we're taking one off.
Okay.
Yeah, we're taking you down.
Yeah.
For what crime?
Attempt trespass.
Now
Well, I'll let you off with a warning on the attempt intimidating of the PO.
attempting intimidation of a police officer.
Is your phone?
Yeah, can you please
Okay.
turn?
You want me to turn it off?
Oh, no. When you book me, turn it off.
I'm broken short, so I'm not touching your butt, okay?
Let me do it, buddy. Let me do it.
Okay, there you go.
So I'm being arrested.
Yes, you're being arrested, yes.
Okay. Can you turn off my phone, please?
You want it off?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm asking for you to turn it off. You press that power button right there. Right there.
This
there.
one?
Nope.
That
Right.
one?
Yep. Press it.
So that's News Now Omaha's channel over there. Everybody, make sure you get over there to News Now Omaha and subscribe to his channel and show him some love. He's got another backup channel he wanted me to mention, cornhole something, corn. Maybe it's listed in his bio. But so they, as soon as they found out that, and they, so just so you know, let me break down Terry versus Ohio a little bit. When they detain you, that gives them time to conduct an investigation. That's the purpose of detainment. So that if you're walking down the street with a piano under your arm, they can stop you and detain you for a moment because they're reasonably suspicious that you stole the piano. And so then they could stop you for a moment to do an investigation. That's the entire principle of Terry versus Ohio. They did that. They detained the man who was wearing a mask and running around with a camera in the side of the parking lot of the police department. They did their job according to what they're allowed to do. They could say, I'm reasonably, articulately suspicious that maybe this person is. How stupid do you have to be? If you see someone running around outside, your house with a camera, don't go get on camera. Don't go get on camera. They want you to come out so they have footage of you going, why are you out here filming my house? They can't wait for you to run out and ask why you're filming their house. They are on bated breath. They are just praying to God that you come running out. I mean, there's some auditors in the First Amendment auditing community. I could certainly describe myself as somewhat of an auditor, but more of an activist because I sue these lousy cops. There's some people who walk up to people's businesses and just go like this in the window of the business. I've seen it all over YouTube. People who I've watched for a long time, and now that's what they do. And I'm like, I'm a cop watcher. I'm a cop watcher more than I'm a First Amendment auditor. But anyway, and then they put their camera like this through the window as you're sitting there having your soup and biscuits. And they're filming you. And then you come running out, and what do? Do you take their footage away from them? No, you don't. You come running out and you go, I'm Karen. And no matter what you say, you're Karen. You come off like Karen. So these dunce cap coppers see him out there doing his antics. They go out there. They reasonably articulable suspicion is that he's, can someone tell me the crime? I mean, they said everything. Can someone tell me what crime? Can anybody articulate a crime you believe that Floyd was doing, running around on the rocks over there and then running behind the dumpster and pointing his camera back out again? Besides looking like a genuine goofball, what was his crime? What was his crime? And I like Floyd. That's his stick. That's what he does, man. That's what he puts his hands in his pocket, doesn't take his hands out of his pocket. I respect that. I'm not making fun of him. That's what he does. Those are his antics. You're supposed to be a cop. They conducted their investigation. During detainment, they realized he was not conducting a crime. He was not planning a crime. He was not in the act of committing a crime. He hadn't just committed a crime a moment ago. They took all three phases of Terry and said, he didn't just commit a crime. He's not in the act of committing a crime. He's not planning on committing a crime. Those are the three stops. Those are the three parts of Terry as to why you're detaining somebody. They did that. And their investigation bared the fruit that this person is a First Amendment auditor and even says everybody has the way they do it. This is how I do it. At that point, it's time to let Floyd go home. It's time to be like, you know what, a-hole? Click, I got a picture of you. Yo, boom. This guy's going to run around with the mask on, guys. Don't let this guy get you, you know. He's going to run around. If you run around with the mask and the camera, he's trying to get you. What happened to that? But the guys who are cops have no sense at all. Put a 1 in the chat if cops are the dumbest people there are. I mean, for you coppers who are watching me that are saying like, oh, there's no cops watching me. I'm suing bunches of cops all over the country. Yes, you're watching. So how dumb are you? How stupid are you? LVMPD, how stupid? Put a 1 in the chat if cops are the stupidest people on earth. There's a black guy running around with a mask outside and a camera in his hand, and he's wearing this thing on his vest. And if you look closer, it's a body camera. Let me think what he's doing. You are the stupidest person. You who served our country. Thank you for your service. And you're also the stupidest person on earth. You went running out. Hey, don't you move, go. You saw 2 cameras on a guy. He was out there for 15 minutes. Milling around in the side yard before you guys made the plan to go, hey, let's go get that black guy. You had to have been like, well, let's examine what he's doing. And so you did. And then you saw a dude with a camera and you were like, you know what? Let's go point our guns at him. I mean, you guys are stupid. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you're laughing with me about how stupid the cops are who ran out there. Hey, what are you doing with the camera? I'll bet he's getting video of you running out with your gun out. I'll bet you. What's he doing there? He was hoping for this moment right here, actually. And now it looks like you guys are going to get sued. It's what it looks like to me from here, from the cheap seats. What do I know? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. KT, what's going on? Tony, what's going on? Mikey, what is going on? Smooth, what's going on? Static, what's going on? American, Tim, what is going on? American. Oh. Anyway, listen, News Now Omaha, I think he's putting out a lot of videos now, a lot of audits that he's doing. So get over there and subscribe to his channel, give him some support, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm talking to some people and we'll see them. And you guys listen, you want to get a trifold in your car. It's only a $6 download, $5.99. If you don't have the $5.99, I'll give it to you for free. You've got to have the trifold in your car. You've got to have it. Don't get caught where you're answering questions back and forth with some copper about where you're going, what you did, where you're coming from, whose house you going to now. Is there a party over there? Don't get caught doing that. Have the trifold in your car. Have it right there in your visor. Remember what I always teach you guys, touchdown position. The camera's facing you. I'm filming immediately. As soon as the copper, I pass on, I'm like, that guy might pull me over. Boop, boop. Camera goes on. Then my visor's already got my ID, my proof of insurance, my registration in it. I reach up just like this. I'm in touch. See the goalpost I make? See the touchdown? Touchdown. There it is right there. Touchdown position. I rest this arm on the seat and this hand goes here. This grabs my trifold. Boom. Just like that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now I'm filming the copper and I filmed that I invoke my fifth. Please don't talk to cops. Please don't end up on this program. Don't end up where I'm covering your video. Use the trifold. Use the trifold. I give it to you for free if you can't afford it. What more can I do? I mean, put a 1 in the chat if I can do. Put a 1 in the chat if I can't do anything more. I give it away for freaking free, so you don't talk to coppers. For free, and I sell it to other people for $6, and some people buy them for $25. But I give it away for free. What's up, Playboy? Do you know of any other creator that says, "Hey, buy my digital download"? Or ask it for free and I'll give it to you for nothing? Are there other creators that do that? Are there other people who do that? Let me know, because I've never heard of them, but I do see like a just Nate. It's JUSTK and then NATE. I've given a couple bucks to that guy, but he goes out and helps homeless people, and it's just the most beautiful channel ever. So there's people who do help people, but I just want you to get my trifold, even if it's for free. But I want your $6 too, though. Don't think I don't. I need it. It's been a hard month. All right. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I got to get the flock out of here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I promise tomorrow I will give t-shirt counts. I'm going to put the t-shirts on the website with how many are in there. And then there's a lot of women's shirts. I need some women. I mean, maybe I just start to I don't know. I can't have them. I got to go. It's late. Love you guys. All my moderators, all the people who are here. Thank you so much. Chevy, God bless you. Shock Professor, Team DLZ Clips, Zen. Your confidence is Poquito. V-Boyer. Jeff Hates Pigs. Cope Dog. Those are my people. I like to shout them out. I don't even see their names. Oscar, what is going on? Tony Soprano. Jackie Boy. Ego Checker. What's going on, Jordan King? How are you, my friend? Nice to see everybody. I can't understand what that says. Brian, what's going on, Brian? Good to see you. Les Paul, Jay Neal, Richard, what is going on? Gloria. I think they've got Elliot. Gloria. Tim, what's going on? Carlos, what is going on? How is everybody? It's so good to see everybody. Listen, just think about this. You guys are my friends. These are the good people. There's other people who I told them and they didn't listen. And now they just get smacked. Yeah, I told them. They didn't listen. All right, I got to go. Love you guys. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate it so much. News Now Omaha. I'm a big fan, bro. I hope I get to see you again someday in life. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.